The Strategic Plan 2025-2026 to 2029-2030 is intended to, among others, reduce degraded wetlands, increase compliance levels to 85%, expand environmental mainstreaming among lead agencies, enhancing farmer resilience to climate change, and reduce greenhouse emissions. The plans align with Uganda's long-term frameworks, including Vision 2040 and the National Development Plan 4, with focus on environmental governance, ecological integrity, public awareness, and institutional strengthening. Cross-cutting issues such as gender, climate change, innovation and ICT, disability inclusion, anti-corruption and HIV/AIDS have also been integrated into the plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, in doing so, we aim to ensure that Uganda's environmental governance, or the governance system, remains both credible domestically and respected internationally.
The implementation of the plan is expected to cost approximately 295 billion shillings, with the 270 billion expected from the government of Uganda, leaving a funding gap of 24 billion shillings. NEMA has since called on development partners to step in and support with the remaining gap, noting that government currently provides about 33% of the funding.
Environment management is often underfunded relative to its importance. Despite continuing government efforts to enhance financing of the environment sector, the scale of environment restoration and climate adaptation requires far greater resources than we have now.
The way we think is, how can we break down the silos so that we're not duplicating each other's work? How can we create synergies? And where are we finding gaps that we could work on together? And I think that very much speaks to part of the reason we're here today, which is to identify where are the gaps, where are the biggest blockers to progress.
Meanwhile, NEMA has revealed that they are working closely with the Judiciary to advance the establishment of the Environmental Court by the end of the year. The Executive Director, NEMA, Dr. Kankwasa Barerega, says the planned court will significantly improve prosecution and timely disposal of environmental cases. He adds that the initiative will strengthen environmental justice and ensure offenders are held accountable more effectively.
The judiciary is also in the final stages of establishing a High Court division on environment matters, which we warmly welcome. I want to salute the Chief Justice and the judiciary in general and the government for thinking about enhancing and promoting environment justice in Uganda. Once we have efficiency and effectiveness in the dispensation of environment justice, environment will benefit greatly.
The Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Water and Environment also called for joint stakeholder efforts in protecting the environment.
You will realize that these ATMs are all in environment anchored, and therefore environment and water will play a very critical role in Uganda's development towards the tenfold growth strategy.
Accordingly, the success of the new strategic plan will depend on strong partnerships between the government, judiciary, development partners, and the public. Susan Naung and Andrew Sebira reporting for UBC TV.